published 0955 EDT, 29 September 2017 updated 0955 EDT, 29 September 2017 Celtic midfielders Stuart Armstrong and Scott Brown will miss Scotland's World Cup qualifying deciders. Hoops boss Brendan Rodgers confirmed at his pre-match media conference on Friday that the pair would not recover from injury in time to face Slovakia and Slovenia next month. Brown limped off against Anderlecht on Wednesday with a tight hamstring, while Armstrong sat out the Champions League game in Brussels. Celtic midfielders Stuart Armstrong and Scott Brown will miss Scotland's World Cup qualifiers. Brown limped off against Anderlecht with a tight hamstring, while Armstrong sat the game out. Speaking a day ahead of Celtics Ladbrokes Premiership encounter with Hibernian, Rodgers said Scott has had a scan, so him and Stuart Armstrong will not be available for a few weeks. It is unfortunate, just a slight strain of top of the hamstring and calf. It is unfortunate for both, unfortunate for us, and obviously for Scotland. Armstrong was named among the substitutes for Celtic's 30 win over Anderlecht, and Rodgers revealed the 25-year-old pulled up before the game. He said he actually did it in the warm-up, and it was only midway through the half that one of the medical team had said that he had hurt it. He went out to warm up after it had happened, but he still felt the pain there. The news is a major blow to Scotland boss Gordon Strachan's hopes of reaching the World Cup. Goalkeepers Jordan Archer, Craig Gordon, Alan McGregor. Defenders Akechi Anya, Christoph Berra, Liam Cooper, Charlie Mulgrew, Andy Robertson, Kieran Tierney, Stephen Whittaker. Midfielders Barry Bannon, Darren Fletcher, Ryan Fraser, James Forrest, James MacArthur, John McGinn, Matt Phillips, Matt Ritchie, Robert Snodgrass. Forward Stephen Fletcher, Lee Griffiths, Chris Martin. He has played a lot of games, and it has been the case of trying to manage the squad, hence the reason why he wasn't starting the game the other night. He has had issues with his calves before. It is not so serious, but it is the timing of it which is unfortunate for him, us in Scotland. The news is a major blow to Scotland boss Gordon Strachan, whose decision to build his team around Rodgers' successful side has helped rejuvenate the country's hopes of reaching next summer's finals in Russia. Brown returned from a brief international retirement after missing the first three qualifiers, while Strachan hailed Armstrong's performance against Slovenia as the best Scotland debut he could remember after the former Dundee United player set up Chris Martin's late winner. Scotland go into their final two games knowing that victory in each would secure second spot and a potential playoff place. Strachan will now have to rejig his central midfield and could add reinforcements before his side meet up on Sunday ahead of Thursday's Hampton clash against Slovakia. Darren Fletcher is back in the squad after missing the victories over Lithuania and Malta through injury, while both James Morrison and James MacArthur featured in those games. He could also utilize Barry Bannon and John McGinn in the middle. Rodgers will now hope both players recover in time for Celtic's third Champions League group game against Bayern Munich in Germany on October 18. The Celtic manager said, "We don't think it is obviously serious. There are various gradings on these types of injuries, and it is something that is probably a few weeks. So it puts them out of the game tomorrow in the international games.